This is my personal story about hard-learned lessons. I'm aware that I'm neither the first nor the last to experience such challenges, but I believe sharing my journey can provide valuable insights. Let me start from the beginning. Between 2022 and mid-2023, I found myself in a deep mental and emotional decline. My life had reached a point of self-destruction, and I struggled to find reasons to continue. The pressures of life, work, and family were overwhelming, and I was desperately searching for a balance that seemed unattainable. During this difficult period, I stumbled upon cryptocurrency while mindlessly scrolling through TikTok. A video about XRP caught my attention, and soon the algorithm began feeding me more content about this token. I was intrigued by the potential gains, up to 100x returns from a small investment. And in my vulnerable state, I saw this as an opportunity to solve my financial problems. Although my job was stable and money was coming in, I was burdened with significant debt. I convinced myself that investing in XRP could be my ticket to becoming debt-free and starting fresh. Little did I know how misguided that belief was. After opening an eToro account, I invested what little cash I had left into XRP. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that I had entered the market at its peak. Unknowingly, I became someone's exit liquidity, and before long, I was down more than 70% on my investment. I had no idea what I was doing. I thought this was supposed to be easy, that I would get rich overnight. But instead, I felt deceived and disillusioned. Months passed, and my investment remained deeply in the red, with no signs of improvement. However, with the unwavering support of my wife, I began to find my footing again. It was around this time that I discovered the Money Project on TikTok and subsequently joined a Discord community called CB Trading and Investment. In mid-August 2023, this community became my lifeline. I immersed myself in the content, and after just 1 month, I committed to a 12-month membership. This decision had a profound impact on my mental health. Things began to feel normal again for the first time in a long while. I found myself engaging with new people, laughing, and experiencing a renewed sense of community. With renewed vigor, I had dived headfirst into trading. I sold off my remaining XRP and dedicated myself to learning. Every spare moment was spent absorbing information. I bought books, printed materials, took screenshots, and watched countless videos. I even began practicing technical analysis and started to see some positive results. Everything seemed to be going well until Christmas came. Business was booming, and I was busier than ever. However, all the stress from 2022 to 2023 came crashing down on me like a massive wave. The demands of balancing work, life, and family became overwhelming. Without realizing it, I had been using trading as a means to escape the harsh realities of my life. I thought I had found something new to focus on, but the truth was, I had accumulated a substantial amount of debt between 2022 and 2023, and I was in denial about it. The debt weighed heavily on my mind, but I chose to ignore it, channeling all my energy into trading. Work was hectic, but it was just enough to keep my wife and me afloat. In early December, I decided I needed to change my situation, so I made a risky decision. I withdrew about 90% of my trading funds. I thought I could trade my way out of debt. At first, I was successful, almost doubling my balance. But then, overconfidence set in. I began overtrading, over-leveraging, and inevitably losing money. All the emotional discipline and risk management practices I had worked so hard to develop went out the window. Fear, anxiety, regret, doubt, anger, and frustration took over, and before I knew it, my account had dwindled to about $30. I had hit rock bottom in trading, and let me tell you, it's not a place anyone wants to be. The time off during Christmas gave me an opportunity to reflect on the past few years and confront my mistakes. My wife and I made some important resolutions for 2024. 1. Get out of debt. 2. Change our lifestyle and health habits. Cut back on takeout food, quit smoking, and stop unnecessary spending. 3. Spend more quality time with our kids and each other. 4. Restart my trading journey from the basics. 5. Keep my business on track while pursuing my trading goals. This marks the true beginning of my journey, and I am determined not to repeat past mistakes. If you've ever found yourself in a similar position, destroying your account, letting emotions take control, my advice is to heed the warnings of experienced traders. Adhere to risk management practices. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you're invincible, because as my experience shows, you can ruin your account in no time. It all happens so quickly. Don't ignore the signs. I was in a strong position, and one desperate decision cost me everything. I won't dwell on it, but consider this a lesson learned the hard way. Mistakes are inevitable, but they don't have to be catastrophic. When you believe your risk management and emotions are under control, take the time to double-check and then check once more to ensure everything is truly in place. Don't fall into the trap I did by disregarding the warnings. I have intentionally kept this section brief to illustrate how quickly circumstances in trading can change. You may be wondering, but you've only been trading for 12 months. While it's true that my experience in the markets is relatively recent, I have gained a significant amount of knowledge during this time. The purpose of this guide is not only to deepen my own understanding of the market and trading psychology, but also to assist you, the reader, in recognizing potential pitfalls before they become critical. As we progress, I will delve more comprehensively into topics related to trading and mindset. However, I must emphasize that this guide is not intended to serve as financial advice or as guidance from a seasoned professional trader. Becoming a professional trader requires years of dedication and practice. It's important to understand that trading is not a skill that can be mastered overnight. It takes time and persistence to develop. Understanding trading psychology is just one aspect of your broader journey in the world of trading. This guide is just the beginning. Throughout your trading journey, you will continue to learn and grow as time goes on. This guide is here to help you navigate through questions, doubts, and uncertainties you might encounter along the way. I didn't originally write this guide with the intention of sharing it. It began as a personal project, something I created to educate myself and to gain a better understanding of everything involved in trading. I had hit a brick wall in my own journey, and this guide was my way of breaking through that barrier. What started as a tool for my own education has now evolved into something I hope will be of value to you as well. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. In trading, as in life, the most profound lessons often emerge from our toughest challenges. Embrace the journey, learn from your mistakes, and let each obstacle strengthen your resolve. True success isn't about avoiding failure, but about rising stronger and wiser each time you fall. The road may be difficult, but perseverance and reflection will lead you to greater heights.